Hello, so we're continuing our conversation about solutions and molarity. And today we're going to specifically be talking about dilutions. So, what happens when we need to make a certain molarity solution, but all we have is another more concentrated version of that solution, and we need to dilute it to a specific molarity. So, we're actually still going to use our molarity equation. Molarity equals moles over volume. And I just want to rearrange that really quick for solving for moles. So moles equals molarity times volume. Just keep that in mind. So in these equations, what we're going to have to figure out is how do we get the moles of our first solution to equal the moles of our second solution? Well, we can do a little substituting and find that the molarity of solution 1 times the volume of solution 1 would be equal to the molarity of solution 2 times the volume of solution 2. So we're still using that molarity equation. We've just rearranged and substituted a little bit to get this dilution equation. And this is what we're going to be using for these dilution type problems, where you are given the molarity in a volume and you're trying to find another volume. So let's take a look at our problem here. I'll switch my color. So I've got 300 milliliters of 0.4 molar solution. I'm going to call that solution 1 just to keep things straight. And all I have available is this 1 molar solution. We'll call that solution 2. And I'm solving for the volume of solution 2. So I know if I take the molarity times the volume of solution 1, so 0.4 molar times the volume in liters, of course, because molarity is in moles for every liter. So times 0.3 liters equals my 1.0 molarity times V2. So I can solve for V2. And wouldn't you know, this one makes it pretty easy because we're just multiplying V2 by 1. So if I do 0.4 times 0.3, I get 0.12, and that works out to 2 sig figs as well. So V2 equals 0.12 liters, which if we wanted to switch that to milliliters, because that's usually what our graduated cylinders are in, it'd be 120 milliliters. So while problems like this look a little scary, so many numbers, they're actually pretty easy, probably even easier than the ones we were doing before calculating molarity. So that's how you calculate a dilution.